The free money question of the day coming up in a few minutes. Give you a chance to win $100, $200, or $300 of Hubika's money coming up. So Greg Martin is a comedian in studio, and we're kind of explaining to you there's two candidates that are running for Congress that have been kicked off the ballot. Because I don't know how they do it in Canada, but in the United States, you got to get petition. You got to get signed petitions and signatures, and they have to be valid, and they go through it. But I'm told that I'm hearing both Babnick and Gordon's were a bit of a mess. And because of that, the Board of Elections has ruled that Dave Gordon, who is running as the Democrat, is off the ballot. So there will not be a Democrat primary. That's big. And Martin Babnick, Little Falls, who was running on the independence line, he was trying to get in as a Republican but did not. He also has been knocked off the ballot. So that makes it a three-way race. A four-way race, right?
Four,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Three Republicans. And
three Republicans and one Democrat. So that's a big deal. How do you guys do it up there in Canada?
I don't know. No, I'm here all the time. So I don't.
You're right. You're always in the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there a lot of Canadian comedy clubs in all over the country, or do you do most of your work down here?
Not as many as there used to be. I remember in the 80s. I mean, it was crazy.
It was big,
It was
right?
good, yeah. Well, the 80s, it was good everywhere, right?
It
in the
was,
80s.
yeah. And what ruined that? Was it Comedy Central? There was just so many, I don't know, all of a sudden.
A lot of people think it's Comedy Central.
Yeah.
A lot of people, well, there are just so many choices now.
You're right.
Look at people are watching, and young people don't go out to clubs. I'm hearing a lot of people going like, "Wow, this is my first time to a comedy club.
Wow.
That was so excellent." Well, of course, it's live entertainment.
Yeah, and they, what you're seeing now is with this Periscope, you might be doing a show and you have people who have paid to get in, and there's 800 sitting at home watching it for free on Periscope.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I was watching a Paul McCartney show the other night.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, that is really illegal.
We've talked about this. I think that's going to end. Yeah.
Well, eventually, it's going to happen.
How will they? How do you stop it?
I don't know.
It's an infringement on their rights to get money from the broadcast.
Well, I have tried. Okay, like people pull out phones all the time. I've seen people taping me. I know they're taping me because their phone is up there for a lengthy time. I mean, it's not like the flash isn't going off.
Yeah, right.
Well, and then I've done everything. I've taken the phone away from them. I shove it down my pants. Then I rub it around a little bit. I give it back to them. Oh, I strongly discourage the use of the phone.
That's where you make your money. I mean, you want the YouTube should be yours that has your act up there.
These people have no sense of copyright whatsoever.
As I hold the camera in his face.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, that is, but that's your material, and he's in our studio. There's a difference there. If you're going,
that's what I told the judge about that traffic camera.
Yeah, you got to try to work on those. Yeah, just
there are copyright laws. You know that.
Andrew, let's do a free money question of the day here. Give somebody a chance to win $100, $200, or $300 in cash. 7360186. Make it caller number. What do we want to do? 4. All right, we'll do that. 4. 7360186 right now in order to win some money. We always like giving away money. And by the way, today, as a special, we're giving away Canadian money. It's going to be,
Well, I brought some with me. So.
Chris Matthews has been caught making comments about Melania Trump during MSNBC's coverage of Trump's victory speech on Tuesday night. He didn't know his mic was on. Isn't that something?
Yeah, right.
You want to hear the comments? I do have them right here. I have them. This is Chris Matthews on MSNBC. Here we go.
I think the party wants to have a role in it.
Did you see our watermark? Runway walk.
We just heard from the likely nominee of the Republican Party. We will go to a break here.
I think it wants that
the discussion continues right after this.
Okay, his mic was on. I don't know what the hell he said, though.
He said something about, look at that runway walk.
Well, that's true, though.
Yeah, and that's not insulting.
And your mic
anything.
is on. And
my
you don't
mic
care
is
about
on.
saying that. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. I think
Is
it's
my mic on?
getting publicity for getting publicity for Chris Matthews.
I don't understand what you're saying. What are you saying?
I'm saying it's really no big deal. I think we're making more out of this. The only thing that this story does is get more publicity for Chris Matthews.
I think, here's my theory on this. I think that somebody wants to get rid of Chris Matthews.
It could be.
I mean,
right?
this isn't the first time they've done that.
Yeah. So what happens is they we got him here.
Yeah.
We got him.
It's a
You
gotcha.
can't-
They're
here-
trying to manufacture a gotcha moment.
Here's the thing that and it could be somebody from the inside.
Of course.
Like maybe the guy who was anchoring there. Did you catch
Right.
that? Brian
No,
Williams.
Oh.
If you can get Chris Matthews out. No,
Yeah.
I'm only kidding about that.
But you know that the thing is, you can't understand what he was saying. We just played it. You can't understand it. So
Yeah.
how is a member of the public going to be like, oh, he was being sexist there?
So, but here's the rule for TV news or anything like that. The most powerful people in that business, not the person in front of the camera, it's the people behind the camera. And if they don't like you, they will release such footage. So
I agree
because
with,
all that,
with Christine.
all
Thank you,
that,
Greg. Thank you.
all that stuff that you think isn't on air is back in the control room,
exactly.
and many times is taped. Yeah. On the line right now is Matt in Utica for our free money question of the day. Chance to win $100, $200, $300 of Joe Habaika's money. Matt, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, my man.
Okay, where are you calling from? You're in Utica?
From North Utica, yep.
Okay, all right, let's do this. I'm going to give you a chance. Set 1, 2, or 3. Let's see what we're playing for. Here we go.
$100.
100.
Is this thing broken?
$100. Yeah, it keeps coming up at 100. Although we did have a winner yesterday. Let's try to make another one here today. Matt, here's your question. It's 305 feet and 1 inch from top to bottom. What are we talking about? What iconic figure are we talking about? Ready, go.
Statue of Liberty?
You're going to go with Statue of Liberty. Is it
Winning.
Statue of Liberty? I got to tell you, I went off script here. I said, which iconic figure are we talking about? And I felt that Matt needed that because the question read this way. 305 feet and 1 inch from top to bottom. What am I describing? How in the hell would anybody get that?
Right.
Right,
I mean,
right.
you could be describing a building. It could be, how would anybody get that?
Yeah.
So I took it upon myself to add what iconic figure are we talking about? And ding, the bell went off.
Nice job, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
$100.
Awesome.
A C note. Stand by. Andrew's going to take care of you, all right?
All right, buddy.
Okay.
Can we
Good,
take it upon
good,
ourselves to maybe replace the voiceover guy with someone more enthusiastic, like what you just said, or maybe ask Mr. Morton to do
good?
it?
You do
or-
whatever you like. Listen, I only care about replacing the
$100.
person who's making up the questions. That's who I That person is the one who has to be taken out.
What do you want? I could do something. Sure. What do you-
Okay, good. All right.
$100.
That is so much better.
I
So
love
much
it.
better.
I love it. Here's-
I'll say $100 there.
See?
Yeah.
What people don't know is you've been the voice of many cartoons. You've been
yeah.
on a lot of cartoons.
Play. Thank for the flower.
Hey, Fred.
Like, wow, Scoob.
Yeah.
Greg Martin, one of the favorite comedian that I have. Here's Christine Bellina with an update, 748. Good morning. What was the one that you played, though? What was it was the MC? Were you MC Hammer? Was it?
No, I almost wasn't MC
Oh,
Hammer.
okay.
I was very close.
He had the pants.
Which was
It was
which
too much power for
which
one
was
individual.
the cartoon, though, that you did?
So the
Which-
network's reneged.
What
on
was
my
the cartoon
contract.
that you did that was...
I was a director on the MC.
Oh, you were
MC Hammer.
director on that.
MC Hammer.
Okay, got
Cartoon,
it.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
This
boy,
is before he lost his house.
and everything.
The big H in front.
Speaking of gold, he had Trump gold all over that
He
place.
did, didn't he?
It was a palace.
It's crazy.
And then it was all gone. Yeah, just terrible. Here's Christine with an update, 749. Good morning, Christine Bellino.
Good morning. Donald Trump should not be expecting any support from the Bush family in his bid for the White House anytime soon. The opening odds are out for Saturday's 142nd Kentucky Derby, and you will soon have to be 21 to buy a pack of smokes in California.
Cloudy today with a high of 62. Tonight, 44. Tomorrow, afternoon showers and a high of 64 degrees. Rain for the weekend, too. Maybe some sun by Monday. Currently, 47 and cloudy at WIBX.